Hey everybody, what's going on? Nexius here, bringing you guys a commentary to discuss my faction change. So a lot of Alliance, and not really anyone on Horde to be honest, it's mostly just Alliance and my old guild part of Lothar. A lot of people kind of had a problem with my faction transfer. I kind of messed up and I didn't really tell anyone what I was planning to do. All I really said was on Twitter, I was thinking about transferring and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it just yet. And it took me about 2 or 3 weeks to make the decision. So I've been thinking about transferring Horde since about August. As soon as I found out in the beta that the competitive community was switching over to Horde, it made me want to transfer. The only reason I did not transfer back in August, the whole reason I was a Night Elf throughout Legion so far until about 4 or 5 days ago, was because of my guild Pride of Lothar. They are a really great group of people, which I'll get into in a second because Pride of Lothar is quite related to this video. But basically the only reason I did not transfer back in the pre-patch was because of Pride of Lothar, and I'll kind of explain that in a second here. So basically my whole plan was to go Horde at some point. I've been like jumping back and forth on the decision, and the only reason I couldn't make that decision so easily was because of Pride of Lothar. But eventually, as time went by, the decision became easier for a couple of reasons. So my plan back in August was, I was not going to transfer yet. First, I want to see how Pride of Lothar is, and I also want to see how the PvP community is on Alliance side when Legion hits. So I gave Legion about half of September. I gave my guild and everyone time to get the artifact power, same with me, and everything. Then once the season started, near the end of September, I decided to monitor how it would be difficult or not difficult to get arena queues and everything, because I play this game #1 for PvP. I play the game straight for PvP, specifically arenas. If I can't arena, I would probably quit this game. So that's basically what I'm trying to get my Alliance friends to understand here. So basically, like I said, it was about end of September, and then it was going into October, and it had been like a couple of weeks of the season, and I was not able to get any arena queues unless my good friend Autoimmune was online. And he is a healer, so it made it a lot easier. I couldn't find any other healers, I couldn't find any other players my skill level. I only had our Autoimmune, who is my skill level and is also a healer. We even had trouble finding a third DPS for quite a while there. It took us about 2 weeks or something, and then we found one temporarily, but he went Horde side, and then on top of that, Autoimmune wanted to go Horde side, which he then told me, hey, I'm going to be switching to Druid now. I'm tired of Discipline Priests, I don't really like them anymore, so I'm going Druid on Horde side, so you should really come Horde side. That's when I ultimately made the decision. As soon as he said he was switching over to Horde side, that's when I decided to go Horde side. Because Autoimmune, at the end of the day, is one of the main reasons I play this game, because of arenas, and I can't really find anybody, and it's also partly because of Alliance. So basically, when I was on Alliance side, I'll try to compare it for you guys. So Alliance side is like a desert. You're looking for water, which is your arena queues, and Horde side is the oasis. It has all of the water because all the water are the players. So if I want to get my water, I have to go Horde side to get those arena queues. Otherwise, I'm sitting there and I'm going to dehydrate on Alliance side. Now, I did have Pride of Lothar. They were a great group of people, and they're amazing, but I didn't leave Alliance because of them, and I did not leave Pride of Lothar because of them. If I could be on Horde side and join Pride of Lothar, I would still be in Pride of Lothar. If arena queues were cross-faction, I would still be on Alliance, and I would still be in Pride of Lothar. Unfortunately, neither of those scenarios exist, so because I had to go Horde, I had to leave Pride of Lothar. So that's basically what it came down to. It's as simple as that. All I did was want to transfer because I played this game for rated PvP, and Horde side had all of the water, and Alliance side was drying up. It's as simple as that. As great as POL is, POL doesn't do arenas, POL doesn't do rated battlegrounds, and even right now in Legion, POL doesn't really do world PvP. I play this game for PvP. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. Now, I'm sure a lot of you will say, well, why don't you just find another guild? Well, I'm not going to do that because Pride of Lothar is a great guild. I don't think I'll be able to find another Alliance guild like them. They are amazing. So the way I looked at it was, I'm either on Alliance for POL or I'm on Horde side. Because if I'm going to leave POL, that's not why I wanted to leave. I had to find PvP, and the only way I would find that is on Horde side. So it's really as simple as that. That's why faction transferred. Now, in terms of my race, I'm sure some of you are wondering. I chose to go Undead, although I really wanted to play Tauren. I'm still actually thinking about race changing to Tauren. I'm an idiot, I can't decide. I ultimately think I will go Undead and stay Undead, so I'm Undead right now. I have been for the last 5 or so days I've been on Horde. Basically, I really like Undead because when I was playing with Autoimmune, we were queuing some 2s and stuff, I was listening to music, and I got some really cool Hurricane ideas. In case you guys don't know, I run a series called the Hurricane 1, 2, and 3. I also have Transcendence 1 and 2 from Miss Pandaria. I like to make PvP movies or PvP montages. I do recommend you check out Hurricane 3. It's about 45 minutes. It's got all aspects of PvP, all arenas, 2v2, 5v5, 3v3, rated battlegrounds, random battlegrounds, 1v3s, duels, all that different stuff. It's got everything for Windwalker. If you're looking for a reason to play Windwalker, go watch Hurricane 3. Trust me, you'll love it. So basically, I had some ideas for my story, going Undead. It just seemed a lot better than Tauren, so I decided to go with Undead. Plus, Undead looks better in my green transmog. If I decide to change my transmog, then I think I would want to go Tauren, but I don't think I really want to. I really like my Tablet of Nature, I really like the armor and everything. It's really hard. I've tried so many times to try and change my transmog, and I can't do it. It's just so difficult. The only way I would change it is if I went Tauren, but I don't know. I think I might just stick with Undead. A lot of people think Undead is cool, and Tauren is kind of like typical, but most people don't really play Tauren. Tauren monks are kind of rare, so that was another reason I wanted to play. But yeah, I ended up going with Undead. Maybe I'll one day switch, I don't know, I doubt it, but let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Tauren or Undead? Let me know. But at the moment, yeah, I'm going to be maining Horde side. I have been Alliance ever since I started playing this game in Burning Crusade. I was a Human Pally up until the end of Wrath. Then I played a Frost Mage, which I played also in Cataclysm, and then quit through Cataclysm. Then I came back and started playing Monk ever since. Nightwind has always been Night Elf, until now, of course. So I've always been an Alliance main, and that was another reason why I decided to faction transfer, is because I've never really mained on Horde side, so I do want to give them a try. Like I said, Alliance was drying up in terms of PvP, so it was like a good opportunity to try out Horde. Maybe I'll find better friends. I don't know if that's even possible, because Proud of Lothar is really hard to beat. But yeah, finding players that actually want to PvP is really great. I've only been on the faction for 5 days, and I've already gotten plenty of queue sessions with other people besides Autoimmune. So yeah. Oh, on top of that too, I even got rated Battlegrounds. What an absolute shocker. The first time I got RBGs this season, or this expansion actually, so at the moment, it seems like I made a good decision, and that's really what it came down to. It came down to a couple of small reasons, like, oh, I kind of want to try Horde because I've never been Horde, but it came down to 2 big reasons. Number 1, Alliance was drying up for PvP, everybody went Horde, and number 2, even when I was Alliance, nobody ever wants to do anything. On my battle tag, I had a lot of Alliance friends, especially on my server, and nobody ever invites me to anything. I always broadcast I'm looking for stuff, and no one ever responds. So I feel like Alliance is just too passive, or nobody likes me. I don't know what it is, but either way, I feel like the grass is greener on the Horde side. I might as well give it a try. Alright guys, that's my commentary. I hope that answers your questions. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.